Throughout the centuries, many plants have carried a dark history. Things such as witchcraft, poisonings, omens, and even death. Some were feared for their effects, and some were just myths, legends, and stories that were passed along throughout generations. So today we are going to explore and dive deep into the history behind cursed plants. Up first, we are going to discuss the mandrake plant. The mandrake plant is also considered the screaming root plant, and that is because in medieval Europe, they used to believe that anyone who pulled this plant out would hear a blood-curdling scream that would lead to death. They actually used to send dogs in to pull the plant out so that the dogs would hear the scream first and anyone around would be protected. The mandrake plant is said to grow in the blood or bodily fluids of deceased men, and witches would use the mandrake plant in different potions such as love spells. Next up is the deadly nightshade plant, and this plant was used in ancient Rome in assassinations and also in witchcraft potions. Back in ancient Rome, women would actually use the sap of this plant and put it in their eyes to dilate their eyes, and that was seen as a form of beauty, but it would often blind them or kill them. Also in old folklore, witches would actually use this plant to help them fly. So this plant was a plant used of beauty, but was also extremely deadly. Next up is wolfbane, and this is said to derive from Cerberus, the three-headed dog that is said to guard the underworld. Wolfsbane was used in many potions and was later used to repel werewolves as well as witches. Wolfsbane is extremely toxic. Something as simple as just brushing up against the plant can cause numbness in the body. This plant was both feared by monsters and men. Next up is hemlock. Hemlock was infamously used to execute Socrates in 399 BCE. This plant was seen as the plant of betrayal and death, and some witches were seen to be growing it in their garden, but only under the light of a new moon. A plant of justice turned poison. Next is oleander. Oleander is considered the silent assassin. Roman soldiers supposedly died after roasting meat on oleander skews. Victorians would often call this plant the funeral flower because of both its beauty and its toxicity. So lovely, you'd never suspect it would kill you. Datura, or often called the devil's trumpet, is considered the flower of madness. This flower often causes extreme hallucinations and delirium, and in many witchcraft and spiritual ceremonies, it is used as a portal to the different realms. In some cultures, it was believed that planting this flower near your home invited spirits in. A flower that doesn't just bloom, it beckons. Henbane, or the witch's herb, was a key ingredient in the witch's flying ointment. It can cause hallucinations and give you the feeling that you are flying. In some cultures, it is believed to only grow where witches were once executed, which makes it quite literally the line between magic and madness. Next up is the autumn mandrake, which is an evil twin to the already evil regular mandrake plant. It is said to be used by necromancers to speak to the dead. The human-shaped root system of the autumn mandrake has both fueled fear and fascination throughout many centuries. Not every root should be unearthed. Next up is the yew tree, often referred to as the guardian of the graveyard. It's planted in cemeteries to protect the dead, but both its wood and berries are extremely toxic. It is both a sign of death and immortality. Early Christians believed that it absorbed restless spirits, the tree that feeds on sorrow. Lastly is the foxglove, often referred to as the fairy's glove or death's glove. In folklore, foxgloves belonged to fairies, and picking them angered the fae. Its sap contains digitalis, which can stop a human heart, a gift from the fairies that can kill a human. I am going to give an honorable mention to poppies, which are considered the flowers of death. The poppies are sacred to both Thanatos and Hypnos in Greek mythology. Opium poppies were both a curse and medicine. They can both soothe pain and entrap your mind. Poppies are just the petals that dream of eternal sleep. Okay, so maybe not all of these plants are really cursed. Maybe they're just a reminder of how powerful nature really is. Beautiful, deadly, and a little bit mysterious. Whether it's a flower that whispers to spirits or a leaf that hides its poison. Every plant has a story, and not all of them are meant to make you feel safe. Thank you guys so much for watching this Halloween special here on Peyton's Leafy Life. Let me know down in the comments which cursed plant is your favorite, which one might have given you the chills or the extra spookies. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit the little bell notification so you don't miss any future uploads. Until next time, stay cozy, stay creepy, and keep your plants and your secrets alive.